Hello, welcome back. We got our research and alteration done, so we can do enlarge. We'll crack on to alteration 3. I think once we hit alteration 3, I'll move some mages out. And they can go and help on the front line. Events this turn, we lost some income and tax in Ablak, which is a shame. 5 nature gems in Dweck, and here's a good one. Adventurers have plundered the lair of a hideous troll. You get 1,430 gold and a shaman staff. So, not bad. What was that, Mudwood? The Misfortune 1. It's not bad. This gives you some penetration reinvigoration, so it's actually kind of cool. Also nature spell range. So we can put that on a mage at some point and get some use out of it. And that's it for messages. Also did some patrolling. Very impressed by the assassin doing some patrolling. Anyway, here's the map now. We had lots of gold to play with this month, so I wasn't sure whether I should, because what I'm doing this month is I'm putting a temple in Durland, a temple in Fields of Gold, and a lab in Dweck. But I wasn't sure if I should start a second fort instead. I don't know. Temple would let us recruit priests out of this province, and this one. And I'm going to start recruiting them here. They might come out diseased, but, well, they'll still be good for a couple of turns to just do some banishing. I think it's fine. I'll try and start a fort next month in Field of Gold. We're getting tons of Sobex. We're doing all those buildings. And this palisade is done in 3 months. And if we then get a temple down in Dweck, we can start getting lizards here, which, you know, some additional early research. I think I'm fine with the buildings as they are for now. Movements, I'm going to try and take Homburg because he did just pull a lot of stuff to his cap. Maybe this remains undefended. We'll just move in with the 50 swordsmen. See how that goes. I've got them all the way back on hold. Because there's cavalry in this PD, right? It should just zip ahead and we'll take it out first. Might even put them on attack cavalry. That's probably not necessary, right? They're on a line, so that will be what they hit. Why not? I mean, that's what the plan is, so sure, they can hit the cavalry. And meanwhile, these guys are going to meet up, and we'll have a temple. I'm slightly nervous about attacking into Skeleton Castle in the winter, since we're cold-blooded. But it is only cold 1. Midwinter. I mean, if we could just push a little bit of Dominion around here to get some heat, that would be nice. Either way, it's spring soon. In the meantime, I'll just try and take provinces around his cap. There shouldn't be much you can do about that. I just like sitting in Durland because I put so much PD here, basically. We'll see if the mercenaries can walk around. I'm going to bid on another company in Durland, which is just crossbows, but I mean, it's fair enough. I think that's it for like the main movements though. New squad's coming out heading to Perenna. That's a lot more units. Next squad will probably get led by this guy. Also moves an H2 to the front. Also, you may recall near the beginning of the game I mentioned I could put a skull talisman on one of our assassins. Well, the plan was all of our assassins. But they've been sitting around making buildings. Well, I did get this guy to the front with a skull talisman. So, you know, as long as he doesn't get discovered on Solaria's cap, which he probably will. Because I imagine there's a shitload of PD here now. We can try assassinating some commanders. It might be more useful having him lurking around side provinces, honestly, just in case Solaria tries to retake them. We can then pop a commander. He's there anyway, we'll see what we can do with him. Now that that's the turn. Big turn for buildings. Let's see, 1,800 on new buildings. 260 on mercenaries. And then about 1,000 on units and commanders. Got PD everywhere. I think we can hit end turn at this point, right? We're looking for battles in Coburg or Durland. Anything else is not surprising. I'll leave it there then. That's turn 10. Thanks for watching. Let me just submit twice because that's turn 10. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Had a battle in Comberg. Moved in. Took it with, I mean, we lost 9, but it's just the PD still. I guess the cav just obliterated a couple of swordsmen when it hit them. Yeah, pretty hard for them to deal with the heavy cav. Did you have a... I could have sworn I heard a whip sound effect then. That was... Do you have a whip? No. Well, there was a madman. I mean, maybe the COD makes a whip sound, I don't know. Well, anyway, we took the province, and we bought the new mercenaries, so that's good. Very short turn for messages, but here's the map now. So I'll just mention briefly, I can see some crossbows over here in Nabar's territory. I'm gonna hopefully keep an eye on those. I guess I'm trying to, because I haven't played a middle-age game yet, I don't know if Nabar has a bunch of stuff that's invisible on the map or not, the way Ubar does. Because there could be crossbows plus a bunch of, I don't know, genie things or whatever. I'm going to try and keep an eye on that anyway. In fact, it might be worth making sure that there's a scout in these two provinces next turn. Just so that we can see if stuff is moving towards us. Besides that though, I mean, from what we can see, our neighbours aren't too threatening. So that's good. It is still just turn 11, so people might still just be expanding, which is good. We're still trying to deal with Solaria. Got my scout in his cap now. Somehow wasn't discovered, so I guess he isn't patrolling. But the local defense of this province appears to be very strong and well organized. So yeah, there's probably a lot of PD there. I think I'm going to try and push into his cap once these reinforcements arrive. We'll see if we can get through what's here. And by that time it should be spring, so maybe the cold will go away, I'm not sure. Fingers crossed. We do have a temple in this province now, and my prophet is preaching, so that's something. And yeah, reinforcements are on the way. There'll be, what, 45 more units in Brightwoods next month. Then Durland, then Solaria. Bit slow, but what can you do? Research-wise, we're going to hit Alteration 3 in 2 turns with 60 RP. So yeah, I started moving a mage out, and I'll start moving another mage out next turn. I want to make sure that we actually have some mages with our army once we're at Alteration 3. Our god is probably going to wake up pretty soon as well. I forgot we need to actually wait for our god to wake up to get magic weapons, don't we? But he should wake up, maybe next turn even. So that's fine. But yeah, once our Sobex have magic weapons, it'll be a lot easier to deal with the Vestals as well. In terms of what Solaria is doing, they do have a bunch of units in Vena and Mountains. I guess he's still trying to expand at the moment, or at least get some provinces. I'm going to try and take some off him. I don't know if I should do that. It would be nice to keep the mercenaries alive, but I guess it's fine. I'm going to try and just take Bycliffe off him. And I'm also going to move the crossbows we just got into Ablach. We might end up losing them if he moves these down to attack me this turn. Because the PD here is only Diatribe, unfortunately, so it's going to be like 11 points of Diatribe PD and 20 crossbows versus, I don't know, some Skeletons, Princeps, and some Shadow Vestals though, which makes it a bit uncomfortable. But we'll try and move into those two provinces, and then they can meet up in Mountains the turn after then. So it'll be like 40 swordsmen and 20 crossbows, which is pretty good actually. And they can just walk around taking territory while we wait until our main force builds up here. Once his cap is under siege, I think that's it. We can just sit there and check if it's worth storming or not. But we might be able to just sit there and wash over him. Our economy's so good, we could probably just build temples around here and dumb kill him quite quickly. Although, he probably has quite good Dominion. Storm 6 at the moment. I mean, we'll see. We're preaching from a temple right next to him now, so we get to see exactly how tough his Dominion is. It's not too bad that most of his dominion is around this area at the moment, because we are moving out some priests now. So they can get out of our toxic dominion and make their way towards them. Recruiting priests out of Durland too. So we'll start sending priests over. I started building a palisades in Field of Gold this month, which means I couldn't really do as much recruitment, so I've just sent this guy out. So these two guys, 16 units, an H2 and a mage, are making their way towards the front. I'm not really keen on bringing the slingers unless we have more of them, because I don't want to have a squad of 5 units. It seems more like a liability than anything. So, yeah. Although, I could recruit another 5 this turn, and then... Nah, it's probably just better to get Sobex. Because these guys have, what, 10 leadership? So if I'm moving another mage next month, they could lead 10 slings, I guess, but... I think this is probably fine. We'll try and get this province. We'll try then meeting up in mountains with the mercenaries. Well, the reinforcements are on their way. And then we'll push into the cap in like late spring or something. That's the plan. Started a Palisades in Field of Gold. Palisades in Pyrenea is finished in 2 months, so I need to build a lab here. Still haven't done that. Also need to build a temple in Dweck. There's a lot of buildings we need, unfortunately. But it is what it is. That's how things look at the moment. I don't think there's anything else to say, though. I think that about covers it. I am going to put the assassin that we have into Ablak this month, so if this does move in and we do lose, we can at least try assassinating the commander, which might be okay. Be nice to strand some sacreds here or something. Yeah, but that's how things look. Terrain is very awkward around here, but I don't think it would matter, would it? I think our army is just so slow that... Yeah, with 8 move speed. I think we're only ever going to move 1 province at a time no matter what, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm really hoping Nabar doesn't attack us. Although if they do, they have to go through here and to here, so... We could just move a bunch of stuff directly into Wisespring to end next month. Let's just see what happens. Got no plans to move into Sloria just yet. Yeah, it's going to be 3 more turns, isn't it? Brightwoods, then Durland, then Sloria. Very slow. I guess that's lizards for you. Anyway, that's turn 11. Am I still the last person to do my turn? No. Viesha. Okay. I'll hit end turn then. So that's turn 11. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Good news, everyone. The dormant pretender gods are awakening. So the entire nation rejoices as lawfully acting on their behalf is now awake. We took Bycliffe with the swordsman, 1 point of PD, so no problems. Comberg we then just immediately lost to the people, unfortunately. And our scout was discovered in Solaria. Not actually that bad. Looks like it's just the starting 25 points of PD. There are some patrollers though. So 150 units plus 83 units in the PD. 61 of these things are long dead though. Hopefully we just banish all of those. 18 Shadow Vestals. It doesn't look too bad, does it? All things considered. And that's it for messages. So I think we're still going to do what the plan was, which is we'll merge up the mercenaries into Mountains of Madness this turn, while the rest of the reinforcements arrive. And probably just attack Solaria next turn. It's neutral temperature scales as well, so about as good as it's going to get this early, I think. I did notice that in Vena, a fort is being built, so probably have to roll over this and then smash that. Not long after. Or we could let it get built and then just take it off him, I suppose. I don't know. Depending on how confident we feel. A lot of independent stuff still around here. Would be nice to try and get all of this as well, but we'll see what we can do. I did notice that Man has put a bunch of longbows here. Which, you know, not sure why they'd be there, unless maybe they're attacking me. It's a small squad though. 40 units, longbows, a couple of Knights of Avalon in there somewhere. We can always move something up to defend if need be. If he goes into this province, it's a bit awkward. He goes into this one. I don't know. We have stuff moving out though, so we can move stuff towards Field of Gold quite early, I think. We'll see what happens. Nabar moved away, it looks like, so that's good. Yeah, let's not worry about this unless something happens. For now, we'll just concentrate on this. We'll move into Celeria next turn. We're going to have these guys in Durland, so 50 plus 45. We've got our Prophet and an H1, getting another H1 this month. You've got the mercenaries over here in Mountains of Madness. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Reinforcements are on the way. So there'll be these guys in Brightwoods next month, just in case things go horribly wrong. And these guys in Perenna next month as well. We're still doing 76 research, even though I'm moving out 2 mages, because we have our god, Nature of the Moon. So this guy is going to protect our cap from bad events, which is nice, and gives everyone +2 research. In addition to doing quite a bit of research himself, he also gives us the magic weapons blast now. So good timing for him to wake up. Don't have many researchers left behind to take advantage of this, but that's okay. It's also magic 3. Perenna is going to be finished next month. Well, the Palisades will, so we're getting a lab there too. So we can start getting mages out of this fort as well. And then we just need the temple in Dweck, and we can start getting lizards. And we'll just start moving everything back to Katiz, or we'll start moving the stuff out of Katiz into Perenna, because it's more central, because we can get stuff from Field of Gold too. We'll try to just stick all of our mages in the same place, so that they all get the bonus from our god. So, how's this going? 4 more months for that Palisades. I think that's it for the important stuff though. Assassin's still lurking around outside because... yeah, I've got him hiding in Ablak at the moment, just in case something moves into it. I doubt it will. There's another assassin somewhere as well. Yeah, made himself a skull talisman last turn. We've got 2 of these guys walking around. In fact, I could move that guy up towards Man, just in case this moves in. It might be more useful there. I'm not sure. What's going to be in Arena next month? We can move these guys up to Fields of Gold to help defend there if need be. With that in mind, I mean, I really don't want to bring these guys out on their own. I haven't recruited any more Poison Slingers yet. We're getting more units though. How far could this guy move? It might be more useful having the assassins around here, just in case we get attacked from the back. I don't think they're going to be super useful over here anymore. Celeria just has these 2, let's call them both forted provinces. So there's going to be lots of PD and patrollers there probably. Yeah, we'll shove the assassins over here, I think. This assassin is building a lab currently. We're just about doing enough research to get Alt 3 this month, so that gives us Moss Body. How far can you guys move? These guys can move straight to Field of Gold as well. Alt 3 is also Body Ethereal, right? No. Yes, it is. What am I looking at? Yeah, okay. In theory, we could also move our... oh, our god can't move to Fields of Gold. Alright, he doesn't have swimming. That's a shame. Okay, well... we can probably move something to Field of Gold if this moves into Unal this turn. If it moves into mountains, it's not as interesting, because it doesn't threaten a fort or a temple or anything, so I don't care as much. But yeah, we'll ignore this for now. We'll move into Celeria next turn and see how that goes. I think that's it for movements though. Yeah. Alright. Gonna have to rebid on the mercenaries next month as well. What's our outgoing this month? So lab is the 600 on buildings. And then just some PD in this province we just took. I just put everything up to 11. And yeah, we lost this to just random militia, unfortunately. People have revolted and you lost control of this province. I think that's the event that happens if there's no units in the province, right? I think so. Sometimes you see people, they just have like 1 unit in every province, and it's to prevent that event, I believe. If I'm thinking of the right one. Possibly Nabat is doing that. Oh no, that's a scout. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, that's 12. End of the video. So I'll leave things there. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are enjoying it, do the YouTube stuff. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.